It's insane. But here we are into the draft. Second phase already pretty much done. You see Newbee gonna go with that IO Gyro. Obviously, your S triple C. You want to get your second shot at TI. You want to
Five
get the chance
seconds
at
remaining.
fighting again for that Aegis. It's been a while. I gotta admit, it's been a bit longer. After all, the pattern finally broke last year, when we thought it was gonna be China's year, but then there was the power of Nakama and OG came in out of nowhere. So, Newbie, obviously, this is the refurbished squad. YC, SCCC, Jia, Fenrir, Awa, and these guys, relatively new. Unfortunately, just now losing in that very crucial match to eHome. 91-minute game, longest ever in the entire closed qualifier. In fact, I would say the longest match in the entire qualifier so far for all qualifiers for TI9. Well, for those of you wondering who I am Hades, all the way from Singapore. Hope you guys are having a good time. I'm just glad there's not much lag, considering how
Newbies,
connecting to
turn to
Perfect
pick.
World servers is usually a hit or miss. You never know if you're gonna get a good server. First game I casted today was like what, close to 500 ping, somehow still survived. Alright, alright, alright. So IG Dogfights, JT, former Mineski player, former Geek fan, Emo and Ollie. Ollie also another former
10
Geek fan
seconds
player,
remaining.
and it's good to see for me. And it's good to see like you see
5
more
seconds
Southeast Asian
remaining.
talent moving over to the other regions. I believe for Chaos, you have like VT Faded, who's also from Malaysia. It's just nice. It's good to see that, like Southeast Asian players. I like to say they're super talented, but they're always lost. They're not really sure like what they want to, how to get on to the next stage. So it's good to see that, IG is finding this
Invictus
huge
Gaming,
degree of
turn.
success
Storm Spirit.
in this close qualifiers. I mean, in the brackets, I read the group stages, these guys are 5-1. If they win this, they'll be 6-1. If they lose, nonetheless, they still make it into the first seed. So they're very, very happy, very confident in how things are going. Newbie, meanwhile, picking up the Storm Spirit. So Storm Spirit Disruptor.
10 seconds
Got lots of
remaining.
AoE on the side of IG, however, like the Ice Blast is very useful if you can get it connect
5
on the
seconds
IO
remaining.
gyro, which means that healing is basically heavily negated. Always helpful to have a
Newbies,
Storm
turn to
Spirit.
ban.
Hard to kill hero, but IG, they've got such good stuns. Tidehunter, Earthshaker, it's hard to go wrong with that. Press R and bam. Of course, how can you say no to a nice Echo Slam? Especially if an IO gyro just relocating in, you pretty much know that's a free double Echo Slam no matter what. You find more, and that's going to be the bonus.
10 seconds.
Huh.
5 seconds remaining.
Sorry about that, not sure what was that. But alright, so Storm Spirit. We're starting to see this hero picked up quite a bit. It's actually been the hero which, wins you games. We just saw this hero win in the previous game. So can a newbie find that same success after all in the previous game? For Sirius versus eHome, obviously, eHome 430 back in the game. It's been a while. I mean, I would like to see Fenrir back at another TI. Alright, so now waiting on the last picks. Night Stalker taken out. They actually banned out the Arwen Mars. In fact, one of the only few players in the Chinese region where they need to ban Mars against him because it's one of his priority heroes, even though they only banned it on the second phase. Axe has been quite a popular ban in the Chinese region.
Newbies, turn to pick.
So last pick, ban
Invictus
Sven.
Gaming's turn.
Newbie will go with the Brewmaster for the offlane. They might decide to even let Brewmaster go against the Tidehunter. Io Gyro, not sure how that actually matches up against the Tidehunter, but Tide Earthshaker is still one hell of a scary dual lineup. And actually go over
Choose
there.
your
Whoa, whoa,
hero.
whoa, 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 whoa. Anti-mage for This could be insane. This is such a talented player, and if IG managed to drag the game out, who knows where this could go. Fenrir just, casually flexing away that super nice ultra rare disruptor set, the dinosaur disruptor set. Of course, Tia also with that piranha. gyro set from the collector's cache. I think we haven't seen the Trove and Treasure 3 out yet. Very excited to see how the rest of the cosmetics for the Battle Pass are. I mean, I've gotta say I'm not really a fan of the Ember Spirit Ultra Rare, but I like the Warlock one a lot. The Warlock one is the best. I mean, let me know in the chat. What do you guys think is the best cosmetic so far from this year's, Immortals? I mean, I mean, I like the lion animation, but I feel like the spell is a bit slower. It feels a bit slower. But so far, me back into this game, I have to say I do slightly favor IG's draft. Ember Sprint, you just create space at the Tidehunter. You've got a lot of combos. You can create so much space. And not to mention there is a Storm Spirit, which is basically your anti-mage as the Wet Dream. If he zips in, he overcommits, anti-mage just TPs in, cleans up. Nice and simple.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, so there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Emo playing on the Ember Spirit on the Radiant side for Invictus Gaming, Ollie on the Ancient Apparition, JT on the Tide Hunter, on the Anti-Mage, with dogfights on, the Odin Earthshaker.
Yo, this guy has no chill, man.
YC playing on the Ayo Jia on the Gyrocopter, with SCCC playing on the Storm Spirit.
What's cooking? Boom!
Used one of his tangos so they could get that ward. Although I think there was a bit of miscommunication. I'm not sure what exactly is happening here. They kind of put two wards there just like that. And you have Fenrir on the Disruptor with Arwen Brewmaster. I guess mistakes happen. You never know.
Something for everybody.
Some of you guys are wondering where Danelie is. Well, Danelie has to go for rehearsal. Not sure where she went. Laying out the balloons, so now they know. Saw the balloon fly back, and he's like, "All right, take note, guys. That's a good tip for your pups. Just throw a balloon up, so you know whether the enemy's up there to contest the rune." Looks like IG they will happily take away the bounty runes. So 3 decided Invictus Gaming. Ooh, Ollie laying out the heart sign to Tia, saying, "Yo, what's up? 사랑해요." And already just getting the nice Fisher block onto the creeps. I think aiming to let the range creep go first, so the wave will kind of push in. Once it's just gonna block the entire creep, right? But Jia, he knows. Creep aggro, not gonna land onto him just yet, just trying to get whatever damage he can onto the Earthshaker. But being a Gyrocopter, this is not an easy lane. Trying for the Rocket Barrage, JT sharing that damage off with the creep wave. Meanwhile, middle lane we have the double warded mid lane. Overkill. Trying to be a bit fancy, didn't really work out. Ember Spirit, Storm Spirit, very classic matchup. Oh, actually dodged Aesthetic Remnant proc with the Sleight of Fist. Bottom lanes, anti-mage having a great time, 5-1. Yeah, basically uncontested CS. Disruptor doesn't really do too much in this lane, I gotta admit. Dogfights trying to block the creep wave out, I think. You do get a missile. YC trying to get a couple of hits in. Probably was looking to stack, and that's what he will do. When now it's being kind of left alone. Just stun it up. Ollie just babysitting that region rune. So far, I mean, things are just getting, things are just a tiny bit passive. After all, this is just the laning phase, Newbee doesn't want to take the unnecessary fights. Just want to concentrate on doing your best to get that win. Need to keep your hopes of making it to the playoffs alive. Because after all, when TI is at stake, you don't want to be thinking of the what ifs. You want to give it your all. Make sure you play for the win. Jia hoping this one is out. They go for the rocket barrage. JT going for the optimistic TPI. Not enough damage, and they actually back out. So he actually didn't TP back to base. He TP'd back to the tower. So he's gonna be quite happy with that. But meanwhile, at the bottom lane, it's blinking forward, and it looks like they will get Fenrir, even giving away the first blood away to the anti-mage. Man, 742 gold in his pocket already at 3 minutes in after the first Wraith ban. He is very farmed. And first blood is a significant amount of extra cash.
Not so far.
Fenrir has had a very quiet bottom lane. I haven't been too impressed by what they've been drafting him so far. Top talent is actually doing okay, like 11-3 to 16-4 is quite a huge win. Okay, so 4 minutes in. YC and Gyro, they are thinking about going on to this Talenter who does have a TP now. Casual ring of protection just to deal with the so-called right-click damage on the side from Io. I mean Gyro. He does even get the pull, so nothing they can do about that. One more Fisher just to mess around with the equilibrium. You know, bottom lane, oh my god, Ollie. They do get Alwyn, but so the carry going down for the position 3. I don't think that was the plan. And 5 minute runes go. Actually, all go to Newbee. Wow, that's a massive win.
Radiant structures are fortified.
YC just casually balling up. Very happy. Lots of bounty runes, which means a huge chunk of cash going into the way of Newbee.
Can't have it.
Does he have a casual stick? No double Wraith bands. I thought he'd try for the stick just because, you know, Talenter is 0-2 build. That's Triple C, getting a bit of regen from your Io. But I think he's just chilling a bit more first. Still wondering what's the logic behind like the send off-lane disruptor. I still haven't seen it. It is burning his mind, it just runs off. I don't think there's any kill potential left in this lane, it's just playing the babysitter.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Double damage on dogfights. I think they saw that one. Ended pinging it, disruptor. You can see the pings furiously pinging away. This one's actually in range, but Emo, I don't think he sees it just yet. Actually, no, it's not him. Newbee. Should be able to get a free ward.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Casually walking into the enemy jungle, just looking for stacks, seeing if he can snipe anything.
Joy working with you, Storm Spirit.
Over the top. see
Radiant's top
Jia
tower
why
is
did
under
they
attack.
die there, but they actually
You
do get the
remind me
Tyrant.
of my old boss!
Who went from the 2
Run
to
in
the 6 yet.
hell!
There's the dog fight, I think this part will try. Alright, moving missile, dog fight, body block, get ready.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's it. Oh, we're trying to find that level 6 ever so close. Runes, Emo actually balling up the. Okay, that's a nice regen rune. And so much is at stake here. At least for Newbee. There's triple C. Yeah, twice. Well, Ember is actually ahead because he's been pushing out the waves. Oh, that's a nice thing. Level 4 Flame Guard. Emo's gonna try and play this 12 minutes away.
Industry now rekindled.
Actually, this is a very interesting
Dire's
build.
structures are
I
fortified.
think he's making this work because he's using the side of this to disjoint the static elements. Ravage, 3 zeros, caught, emo. Okay, away. On the side of this. Oh, he's actually back in. What a play. He's gonna go back for the jar. Level so low. He doesn't have to flame guard anymore. Oh, beautiful Dota, beautiful Dota. I'm seeing some very sick plays here from Emo. He got glimpsed all the way back because he was in the middle of the slide of fist. He actually made, and then that was a split second. Interesting charges, and SCCC outplaying Dogfight to get himself a solo kill. Piao Liang.
Thank you.
You guys who don't know Chinese, Piao Liang is beautiful. Now the TP coming in once more from Dogfight. Valkyrie struggled to find it back. Farming up not interesting. Farming up NC. Surprised he didn't consider going stacking the ancients for himself, so he could have turret. Would have helped outside of his farm rate quite a lot. He's actually going to the soul ring now.
Go stupendous.
Well, looks like they have found the end here. His dead couldn't even get his business back. Goes down right more time to the Io Gyro
Stay out
combo.
of my skies!
3. Six to 4 Newbee versus IG. Still very close as Newbee are pulling ahead just barely. Waiting before the Storm Sprint hits that super sick power spike, which we were kinda expecting. Anyways, this Ember Spirit Emo, he's
Radiant's
such a
top tower
talented
is under
player.
attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Over the top JT, he's facing so much pressure on this Tidehunter. Ravage is up again in 10 seconds, so maybe they can try to group up and make something happen. Anti-mage over the bottom lane. Oh, he's back to the middle lane now. He's basically halfway done with that battle free. Just needs
Dire's
to get the
middle
demon
tower
edge up.
is under attack.
Illusion.
Dogfight's baiting away, but it looks like they have vision on him, so he should know
Radiant's
that they
bottom
have
tower
vision
is
on him
under
from the lane.
attack.
But Remnant forward, looks like they find the IO, actually tethers away to safety. He's okay. Pops the stick charges, and looks like will not save it from Emo with that sleight of
The
fist.
lesson was run.
I think they were looking at TP, but Anti-Mage cancelled the TP to be farming up the middle
Radiant's
lane
bottom
instead.
tower
And it looks like they begin diving right behind the tier 1 tower. Gyro would even pop the Echo Slam for this, and of course JT gets the revenge kill onto Tiatia.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And Alwyn getting that tower. That's a big tower from making his way towards the Vladimir's offering. He's halfway, he could just decide to sidestep instead into a, you know, a Blink Dagger, which would be so much more useful on the Blink. I'm surprised he's not considering trying to take that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He's hanging around that
Dire's top tower
ward spot.
is under
I think he
Dire's top
suspects.
tower has
He's
fallen.
the courier, yeah, he doesn't want to use the Blink. Alright, so it takes care of the ward. And poof, goes back to farming creeps. Still waiting for a Primal Split to come into action. But Io's going for what? Aeon Disc so early on. I'm not sure if he's even trolling it. Never seen this Aeon Disc rush on Io before. We're gonna see our first relocate gang all the way straight to the middle lane. Static Storms would have been used and they actually kill Emo.
Radiant's
But
middle tower is under attack.
okay, nothing else, so
Radiant
fake hype, fake hype.
structures are fortified.
YC will go back to the top lane. Jaja actually alone. So Jaja farming up the medium camp stacks and of course taking the tier 1 tower which goes to nobody. AM gaming farming away. Over to the top, looks like they did get the pull in. They even get the glimpse. Dogfight's not able to do anything, and they catch the Earthshaker one more time. Down he goes. That's his third death in 5 minutes. That's not looking good. This is ever so close towards their Blink Dagger. I mean, Battle Fury. Arwen's the one who's so close to Blink Dagger. Just 100 gold off. He's gonna get it after this creep wave. That's insane timing. Charo picked up the drums already. Gonna get a casual ancient stack for himself. Looks like that's actually going to be Newbee's game plan, just drag it out to the late game.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, looks like they found someone. It will be the Disruptor. So Fenrir's already down to Emo, and this Ember Spirit dude, he's 3-1-1. He's gonna get a Maelstrom 15 minutes in. This guy is fat. I mean, this is the point of the Ember Spirit, right? You just go around, they still the medium camp stacks. You're actually really happy with this 15-minute runes. I think YC should be picking this one up. Could try for a relocate play if need be. They, like I said, they still have the Primal Split.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But SCCC killing off Ollie. Nice solo kill. But Emo was trying to go for the return kill.
Bounty.
Battle of the Spirit Brothers to see who can come online faster. Dogfights went for the level 4 aftershock, still 1/3 on the way towards their Blink Dagger before we even can dream about seeing these huge echo slams. And both sides are just taking this to play ever so passively. But something tells me we might be seeing the Storm Spirit. He's thinking about jumping. Nah, it's just a wave. We have 2 mid tier 1s already taken the mid and the bottom lane. Newbee are in actually very good shape. And over at the top, can we see anything happen here? Emo's waiting to find somebody. Yeah, they want to go for the back. Okay, good. Ooh, trying for the Sharing Chains. They even pop the Echo Slam for this. Oh, this great pick. SCCC Remnant forward. Onto Emo. Oh, I couldn't find a Sleight of Fist, but YC over at the bottom lane. I do believe that was a relocate gank, and they actually got the anti-mage kill. So big for them. Not sure what was that relocate, but okay. But it was still a pretty good attempt, trying to jump the Storm Spirit considering you don't have the stuns. Sharing Chains, I'm pretty sure the Sharing Chains had connected, that potentially could have been a kill. Alright, but over at the top, you already have the Vid Booster onto YC. Surprisingly, no Spirit Vessel. Spirit Vessel could be pretty good here, but he wants to be still committing to the Ether Lens, just so that he can probably stay alive long enough in these team fights, maybe drag on the false sense of security. But they're not going to be too happy considering you don't have any stacks. Now, where are the stacks? Where are the stacks? I thought I had stacks. That's what Jaja is probably saying. But Ember Spirit, thanks to Ember Spirit Maelstrom. Heal Scepter now on the way, just in case. And then you have your Talenter who already has the medallion. Vlad, they can do Roshan if they want
Dire's
to.
middle tower
They
is
have
under attack.
Ravaged. You know, top lane, they are trying to go one more time with the dog fights going in. There goes the call down. Try and get a return. Some damage hit onto YC, but YC, the IO actually is the one to claim it.
Double damage.
And over the bottom lane, Static Storm trying to kill this Highlander. Can they kill him off? Yes, they can. There's the Primal Split coming committed. There goes the Ravage. Not able to do anything. Oh, there goes the Mana Void. Crushes S-Triple-C. Ollie trying to run him down. And there we go. The Homing Missile actually connects onto Emo. He's actually going to be dying here. They give the right click to Xiatia, and that's going to be 2 core kills. 1 support kill and a core kill to the Gyrocopter. Meanwhile, looks like they're trying to chase after the Anti-Mage, who is trying to rat the Thunderstrike, giving them vision onto him. They actually got the glimpse at the last second, so this should be dying here. Could even get the blink away. Most unfortunate, even on the strength tread toggle. So you can see the Anti-Mage Gaming struggling here against the Newbee lineup. Lots of ways to catch an Anti-Mage. I do believe they headed to the Ancient Stacks. Could be in very good timing to farm up a lot of camps at the same time. Actually, no, they already cleared the first stack of Ancients. Right, so now let the farming begin. Something very satisfying, but looking at like Io, Gyro, just get all these like super good stacks. Storm Spirit, what's your next item? Should be the Orchid. You know, Smoke Gang up from IG. You already have that Blink Dagger up, waiting for the big Echo Salamis. Looking to the mid. Do they want to jump the Brewmaster? I think they know that he was walking up the cliff. The last thing you want to do is fighting up to the high ground.
Dire are scanning. Radiant are
Dog
scanning.
fight. Waiting on the 20-minute rune. Smoke is broken. S-Triple-C immediately is out. But Fenrir, he's going to try to hold his ground. Finds dog fights. Arwen's also here, but Arwen going in. Alright, gets the Thunderclap. 3 seconds more to the Primal Split. Dog fight. Doesn't really want to commit the Echo Slam, and they do get one freebie. Meanwhile, there goes the Homing Missile, jumping onto the Gyrocopter, onto the Talenter. They're going to go for this. There goes the Ice Blast. Misses Ollie. He's already dead. There's 2 heroes gone. That's a BKB onto Tiata. Looks like they go for the pull, and they go straight balls deep. They take the Talenter down. And that should be the tier 1 tower also along with it. And you know, this Anti-Mage, he needs to farm up as fast as he can. Newbee are looking so strong. 6,000 gold, 18 to 8. I'm not sure how he's gonna farm, man. He's gonna be cutting the creep waves, and you have to be so careful, especially into a disruptive strat. Like with the IO Gyro, you just die so fast, even if you blink away to safety. Looks like he's just chilling first. And IO basically has his ether lens now. Storm Spirit gets the first Oblivion Staff, second one already done, making his way towards that Orchid. Ember Spirit, Scepter, I believe, is on the way. Meanwhile, you do have a Blink Dagger being on. Slotted up into the quick buy here onto the Talenter. Wants to find the right initiation, it's just 500 gold off.
A tool to teach.
Now we're at the bottom lane. Okay, so it looks like they actually did go for a relocate play. I think they kind of know what's going on. And looks like Io's gonna just go in alone. Face his judgment. And now they get the... Oh, that's a beautiful glimpse play. They actually get... And that's gonna be an AM for an Io. You know, if you're newbie, you're like, screw it. You can take the Io, we don't care. That's the That's the big key. That's the big prize. The anti-mage kill. The anti-mage is struggling to keep up. You know, even in this battle for you, the fact that you have the IO gyro and a disruptor for these kind of players and a storm spirit, you're always gonna be at risk. So after the master style, you probably have to like rush a BKB or whatnot.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Gonna be farming towards that Agni Scepter. Top lane looks like they want to fight. Amo has the Yule Scepter. Remnants forward, still looking to find one more person. Just one more person. Fenrir just trying to farm up hard camps. They know that lanes aren't safe anymore. Alright, but looks like this time Newbee, they're done. They're done setting down. They wanna like take the initiative. They're gonna go for 3-man smoke gang. Dogfights might be the one to break that smoke. He's done a good job. He actually broke it. Flicking all the way back for it. Arwen might be able to find dogfights, but there's just no way to catch. They see JT. And over the top, Emo is doing his thing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright, so Emo just going back to farming, but meanwhile, the rest of the enemy team are inside the pit. 4v5. Can they take this? Alright, so there we go. SCCC finds himself in Aegis and the Orchid Benevolence. Could be thinking about jumping somebody on the side of IG if they so desire.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
YC just trying to think about stacking some Ancients for his teammate. The IO Gyro strat is just so strong.
Dire are scanning.
Alright, 25-minute runes. Looks like they're trying to be fighting and using the call down. Emo, homing missile is chasing him. Still trying to farm towards that BKB. Needs to hit that timing. 19 to 9 Newbee with a 6,000 gold lead. Oh, nice use of the sleight of fist. Just casually flexing, dodging spells. But there we go. We see a Ravage over at the bottom lane. The Echo Slam on 2, but the Aeon, this is keeping them alive. Tiatia popping the BKB. This is where they go for the turn. I think this is fine, but the relocate's already over. What's happening now? Of course, there we go. There goes the zip all the way back. And that was just a relocate save. I think they weren't on the same page. And SCCC, that's going to be the Aegis expires. Static Storm looks like they're possibly back. And they couldn't even catch anybody there now. Of course, with the Aegis refused. You want to try and jump somebody? No, Newbee not really sure what's going on. They looked very, very sloppy. Now Jaja happy to push away to the bottom lane. Who knew this Aeon disc would be somewhat useful.
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower.
Another side of this, modification and the call down and try and jump this hero. Going all the way inside, they want to kill somebody but they can't kill anybody. That was Jaja dead for 600 gold.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You know, alright, they get a pull. Trying to find dogfights. They get him. But he goes straight for Fenrir. Where's the Mana Void? Manta Star already proc. They get YC. That's gonna be 2 dead. IO combo. All goners. Fenrir, I think they are gonna use the Mana Void. He spat it fire. You know, that's the kind of. Every time I see a Mana Void
Dire's
on the
structures
Storm
are
Spirit, I keep
fortified.
thinking of that Coke bottle you shake too much where it just
Dire's bottom tower
explodes.
is under attack. Dire's bottom tower
I
has
do apologize for
fallen.
the lag, guys. I mean, sometimes you just get good service, sometimes you get bad service. I can't do anything about it. I mean, even in China they get lag, so. Even the Chinese are lagging in their own service. I mean, what hopes do we have of trying to make it to their service with no lag? But 21 to 12, and the gold lead, which was at 7,000 earlier on, is basically now being stolen back step at a time by Invictus Gaming as they look to secure their, I would say, even get an even better result from the round robin. Ember Spirit, BKB, Yule Scepter, Maelstrom. We've got the Blink Dagger on the tide. What's the next item? We'll just see. Level 20. I like that you wait for the EXP gain. Then you can go for the Gush Armor. The plus 250 damage is so strong. Still trying to farm his own BKB up.
A tool to teach.
And meanwhile, over on the other side of battle, looks like the A on this is gonna be the primal split gonna be popped. BKB looks like there's a nice glimpse to catch JT, but looks without the Ravage, there's no point. Can he try to lifesteal any of that back up? He's gonna use the Anchor Smash to kept alive right now. The primal split only has a Bruising left. Storm Spirit and the Gyro already down. Emo's gonna be chasing him down, and over the backline, Mana Void used onto Fenrir, just destroying that support. 3 heroes dead on the side of Newbee, and they will go all the way forward, trying to go for Arwen, and they will clean him off, taking down the Brewmaster. 4 heroes dead on the side of Newbee as IG win a massive team fight. Slowly getting to that colossal state where he will be unkillable and he will destroy you. The nightmare that every pub has dreamed of, a super fat anti-mage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And now popping away onto the tier 2 towers. Bot tier 2 should also be going the way of IG as they look to basically cement their lead with a 3,000 gold advantage for the first time in this game. Something over the 1,000 state. So IG, they're very happy with the state of this game, I dare say. You got the Ghost Scepter up into the Earthshaker. Means you could actually dodge a lot of the Gyrocopters with like cannon projectiles. Perhaps try for an Echo Slam if need be. But it's going to go into a Shadow Blade.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's Triple C, getting a bit nervous on where he should be going. The anti-mage pick really threw them off guard.
Dire's bottom tower is under
A gift of battle.
This game is so weird because you look at the talent. He's actually going into a Deso.
Dire's top tower has been denied.
Look at that.
He wants to be able to bring these heroes down even faster. I mean, I actually like that build. I'm not sure if you guys saw, like, there have been a couple of new builds coming up. Like on Ember Spirit, the Sumail build where he goes for like Spirit Vessel into, was it Deso? I can't remember. Spirit Vessel something. Anti-mage still chilling around inside the enemy area of the map. He's actually going to go all the way forward. Arwen going to kind of initiate over here. He has the primal split and a BKB, but I don't think he wants to commit for this because if they lose the fight, it's basically high ground. Got this Titan to just casually pushing at the bottom. And IG will be farming up the Dire side, Golden Triangle. Because they don't care where they feed,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
where they farm. Taking care of that tier 2
Dire's
tower.
bottom tower
And is
has
this the key to
fallen.
go high ground? They have the BKB. Emo also chipping away. They're gonna push out 2 waves simultaneously. They have to make something happen. Where's the defense? Look at the anti-mage. He's actually chipping him into the tier 3 tower. It might fall here, Arwen.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Throwing a bit of booze into the anti-mage's face. Homing missile. Emo will be okay. And Zzz just wants to farm up the Abyssal Blade. Mjolnir now up onto the Ember Spirit.
Over here now.
Newbee, looks like they've run out of time. You've got a fat anti-mage on the enemy team. What do you do? Oh, the Echo Slam to the back with the Ice Blast. Here comes the Ravage. The follow-up is there. But the BKBs of Newbee, they want to try and reinitiate. Where's the Static Storm? They just blow Fenrir up over at the back. The Primal Split's already been used by Newbee. They can't kill anybody. There's just no point. They're just so spread apart. And IG, they're running circles around Newbee. Yes, you have your IO Gyro. You have the IO Gyro. Take it, whatever you want. But you can't do anything. And now with the numbers advantage, IG will probably go to Roshan. It's coming up soon, which will be up in a minute. So you can go chill, do your thing, go farm, you have the Deso. Just wait. It's all about patience at this point. It looks like they may be tempted to come into the middle lane. They want to try and jump the Storm Spirit. Oh, there goes the stun, and down goes the Storm Spirit. S-Triple-C. The tip comes out emo. Being emo in 2019.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And they will take the tier 3 tower. They can go for more if they
Dire's
wanted to.
middle tower has fallen.
Still has a BKB. But to get the Fisher stun here, has to blink out. Still has that BKB. He's gonna. Oh, just the BKB and the BKB. He's okay. Yeah, they don't want to let the Terminator die. Because after all, you know, Terminator is the one which helps save the day.
Dire's top shrine is under attack. Dire's top
But
shrine
this is already
has
claiming
fallen.
the enemy shrine. And IG, look at that flag, that wonderful flag. What are the odds that we get to see this at TI9? Can you imagine if they made it and somehow get their names on the Aegis? Or even better, if like eHome say like Ferrari 420. Wouldn't you like to see like unfamiliar faces? But hold that thought, jumping onto the middle lane. And okay, you have the BKB up onto the Ember Spirit. Could actually just remnant out to safety. He has the regen, but took a bit of right click damage from S-Triple-C. Fenrir thinking about going into Static Storm. I think they want to do it. They know that the Roche is so low. Do they want to jump in? Pop the Static Storm. They want to catch him. Now what? Roshan take him to the dive side. Snatch by so he can afford to die one more time. Popping that mana forward. S-Triple-C is dead for 85 seconds. And where can he go? 35 minute runes up, but who cares? He's happy. This is a very happy anti-mage. Jia has to run. He has to run, but where can he run? They pop the Ravage. This is the nail in the coffin. And they will get everybody on the side of Newbee. This has to be GG. They were not going to call it, but they know it is. Arwen's still trying to rat away. Nothing he can do. And over in the middle lane.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Doge fights, man.
Dire's structures are fortified.
IG, they're very happy. 22 to 22, 11k net worth. They can just end the game straight, and I think they know it.
Bounty.
JT with the Deso, they take towers so fast. When they're gonna go for the safer option, it will be another lane of racks.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
And
Dire's
okay,
top barracks are under
alright. Fenrir. Like I said, I just don't see the appeal behind the off-lane disruptor.
Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And bottom lane, this should be the Megas. I don't see a way back into
Dire's
this.
bottom tower has fallen.
I mean, I see them. Somebody has a Divine Raven queued up. I'm not sure who it is. I think they're trolling me at this point. Yeah, it's the Titan. But okay, yeah. Searing Chains. You use the bolas to keep the Titan into place, but what can you do? You kind of figure does actually go down to Jaja. So this is gonna hold his place. He still has the Abyssal Blade. Don't forget, there's a Scotty onto the Gyrocopter. I don't think I agree with that. You know, that Scotty onto Jaja. You could have used on so many other things. You could have been like I don't know, a butterfly, a Daedalus, a nullifier could have been so useful here, especially against the anti-mage when he got BKB up. You know, one thing that actually sucks right now is that I actually wanted to see Newbee do well. And Ollie, you have that Hex on the way. Look at that. Your support is so rich. Position 5. Getting another bounty win. Ollie is making himself
The
richer.
rule of
800 gold
illusion.
off from that Aghanim Scepter. S triple C. Can he pull one rabbit or 5 rabbits out of the head, out of the bag? Sorry. An AC going to a basher of his own of all items. Haven't seen any IO gyro interactions for quite a long time. They basically don't have the map control. There's nothing they can do. 18,000 net worth all the way to IG. And I think they are looking to make a smoke play. Boom. It's on the AA. So they do smoke up. Looks like they're actually heading the right way if they can catch one person. Oh, they don't afford, yeah, because of this last racks. But it goes all the way in. The Storm Spirit is just S triple C. And now they pop the Ravage just to rub it in. And they would take out the Gyrocopter. Immediate buyback. YC, he has the Aeon Disc. It's only going to save him for so long. He has to tell he's going to try and run away. But JT just clicks him down like he doesn't even care. Shaking their booties around the fountain. And this little they can do to even keep this melee barracks alive. Nothing is within their control as IG add another win to their tally in the group stages. Going all the way straight to the back, they get a Fisher into the Disruptor. Look at that. Oh, that Anchor Smash just one hit, bringing Fenrir down. Okay, I think Fenrir owes him money at this point because has just done nothing but shit on him this entire game. And he's about to shit on Diata as well. If Diata dies here, pops the BKB, tries to turn around. Where's the follow? The flat cannon doesn't do any damage. It's just an Ion Skadi Agonist Nostrum. It doesn't do anything. YC's down into dieback. Okay, that's a primal split. Can't even kill the pause 5. And to just go straight to the back. He's gonna go straight for that last Earth brother. And he's gonna just crack him down. Even use the Echo Slam just for kicks. IG. IG stomping away all over Newbee. Man, you don't even have the bones left. It's just insane. So that's it. IG get themselves one more point, and Newbee clutching onto their seats right now, praying to whatever god up there, or RNG or whatever, hoping that Team Aster loses their next game so that they can actually hope for a tiebreaker. But otherwise, I think this is it. That's the end of their journey in the TI9 Chinese close qualifiers. Well, thank you guys all for tuning in. I'm Hades, and this is the end of my coverage here for the China qualifiers. And hope to see you guys next time. Well, if you have any messages you want to let me know, if you have any questions for like Team Genespers, let me know. Just ask away. You can find me on Twitter at HadesCasts. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook as well. Thank you guys all for tuning in. See you guys next time, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the Dota which is to come on the Beyond the Summit channels.